Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome. We're here for you. This is your extended reading. It's public extended. It's the extended October reading. Let's jump into it here and see what comes through. Interesting times we're in, Scorpio. Yeah. Okay. Pluto is in post shadow retrograde. And that's your ruler. Mars is also your co-ruler. It's in retrograde, so we have a bit maybe coming up for review, if we could say in that way. But let's jump into it yet again here for you, Scorpio. Thank you for your patience with this reading. We had Gemini come through with a bonus, and then okay, so we'll be carrying it out for all the signs here now. But Scorpio, the extendeds as well are now out. I've posted them on the channel, on the channel website. It's alchemy.com. I just got started the High Priestess cards. Some of you, there's something that has come through. It's kind of silly. I'm hearing this for a number of you, like, right off the bat, like, if you were to use one adjective, like, just one, so you can, like, look at someone and you're like, can I use, like, maybe two? Nope, you just gotta use one single, and it's silly. I'm hearing that with the Eight of Cups as well coming through. Like, there's some cycle here for a number of you that has just, it's grown a little bit. Also, like, something has become really freaking clear to you. I'm hearing, like, that, Scorpio, like, it's become obvious, like, just it's even something that is so cyclical. I'm hearing it's just a pattern at this point, and we now know how to weave it. Ten of Pentacles reverse. It's like kind of ironic, maybe even like you're kind of looking at the universe. You're like, okay, so I think that I'm the one at fault here. I'm hearing that as well. Like, to blame. What does that allude to? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, the Ten of Wands. But it's interesting. There is obviously, right, a reason for everything, and divine timing here with the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Now, I was meditating on your energy. We'll take a look here at each of the days. Ooh, Daughter Wands reverse. I was like, ugh. Something is, like, not right, though. I'm seeing for a number of you, there's something, let's say in this way, as you feel, it's like, oh, there's one thing that's still needed. Like, it's like, you keep baking this cake, Scorpio, like, over and over and over again, and it's like, something is just, like, not right. I'm hearing that again. The Tower coming through. Now, for a number of you, it is the disruption factor. There we go, the Star. It's like, interestingly enough, it's like, okay, it's like this. Maybe you bake a cake. You're like, it's so, like, technically delicious, but there's something that's, like, missing, and I'm hearing pungent. For a number of you, there's something even, I'm hearing it, disruptive. It's like, I want to actually add, like, a spice, and I'm seeing, like, people are, like, tasting this dish that you've made. It can be a metaphor, Scorpio, I always take it as well, and it's like, they think it's fine. They think it's great. They think it's good enough. I'm hearing calm down, Scorpio, like, it's all good. It's like, you lash out at them. You're like, not good. It's not good, and it's not good that you think it's good as well. I don't know if I could ever, like, kind of, like, take your advice again. I'm hearing that as well with the Star bright. Oh, Two of Cups in reverse. Like, that's not for everyone, but there is a little bit, and it could be you with, like, an aspect of your being or something where you feel like, but you're looking at some space, you're like, by this time, or by this hour as well. Okay, depending on how much Scorpio you have in your chart. I should have gone, like, this far within this project. I'm hearing that as well. So there's something a little bit frustrating. It feels like something's a little off kilter. Now, let's get into it here. We'll pull a card here for each of the days. I'm hearing welcome home. Like, this is something that actually is pretty attractive. I'm seeing it, like, in this way, but yet again, you're like, I don't want the cake to taste sweet only. It's not just about the case, the cased. Interesting, like, cast. I'm hearing the crew. Okay, like, also getting along, taking it as well. It's like, I want to add just a little bit of spice, a little bit of drama, maybe. Yeah, okay. I'm not just like, Scorpio for nothing here. I got Pluto and Mars. What do you think? It was just random. They put those two together in a room and said, Scorpio, aha! The magic begins here. It's like, no, there's a reason for it. For also why maybe for you feel like this is part of your character now. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You have 10 tens. I'm hearing 10 tens, 2 tens, and two nines. For a number of you, this is something also emotional, with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Tower bright. It's like, why hasn't it gone off the ground yet? It's like a little bit maybe of this feeling of, wanting to understand, like, what is holding back the space. Now, it's something, though, very subtle, but also very, very serious. I'm hearing that actually with the Tower. It's like, I want to maybe take seriously what I feel is that little subtlety that I feel throws the whole thing off. So, I'm even seeing, like, a director, like a painter. They're just like, the eyebrows are not parallel. Like, I can't, like, submit this. Okay, what is going on? The water bottle just dripping now? Oh, because it's, like, wet? Because it's cold? The condensation, so it's, like, dripping now against my arm. Okay. I'm hearing calm down, Scorpio. Even your spirit guides, they're like, oh, this is silly. No, like, they're watching Scorpio on the earth plane. They're like, Scorpio's like, this is so silly, it's ridiculous, like, I can't believe, they're like showing up late to the airport feeling, okay, like, all their stuff is like hanging off their back. They got like 10 pieces of luggage. They're like, I'm hearing, I got a tent, I got a suitcase, got everything like slung over my back here. And it's like, I feel like Santa, but like, not a single gift is for me in that bag. I'm hearing there as well, mother petal, so, I don't know, there's something that you just feel like this is an overwhelming cycle. Now, and then it's like, I'm seeing your spirit guide, Scorpio, they're looking at you, and they're also saying, they're acknowledging that there is this silly sort of sensation to the whole thing, but it's from another vantage point. It's like, okay, this is silly. Like, why is he freaking out about this? It's even like watching like a soccer match being played out, and it's just like, you're like screaming at the players, like through the television. I'm hearing through the camera, interesting, through the lens. It's like, that's not the way we need to like show our support. I'm hearing that as well, like at the rally. I don't know what that's leading to now. At the end of the day, yet again, you got the star here through once. You got a really high expectation, Scorpio. Let's just like set all the cards aside. Scorpio, why don't you come on, step forward here. All right, everyone give a round of applause for Scorpio. Oh my, I'm hearing Leo, Libra. They're like, oh, you know what? We should give him the light. Just give him the light. Give him the stage. Give him, okay, like, what? Talk to us. What's going on? Like, are you like, I'm hearing love like winter. What's that song? Is it by AFI? It's interesting. Okay, so I don't know, take as you will. Maybe this is like a cyclical thing. They're like, is it like the same thing? Maybe there are people in the environment, they know you have this like quirk, maybe even we'll call it a quirk with the 8 of Cups and the star. It's like, they know that you got this like, this sort of, I'm hearing Ramadan routine. I'm hearing there's one, I don't know, take as you will. With the star and the 8 of Cups. It's like, there's something that I'm hearing you also, I'm here because I'm going crazy, just thinking about you, babe. This is a song by Casey and JoJo. Anyways, now, it's like, no, it's not that. I'm hearing that with the stars. Like, this is not the way the radio signal and like the frequency don't add up to the same parallel. I'm hearing unity consciousness moment. Okay, whoa. Scorpio like really has like actually prepared the ammo of like their feedback to the feedback of others. I'm hearing it in this way. Like, it's not because of that. Like, they're like, I know, yeah, no, it's not about that. This could be something you're even presenting, actually. I'm hearing it's just not right yet. I'm hearing that again with the star bright. Like, and you, Scorpio, I don't know, like, you know what this is to you. You know where you feel this needs to go. You know what this needs to feel like for it to feel kind of right. It's like, you know when things like aren't really situated in a way that makes you feel like stable. It's like, I'm seeing you even like built this house with Legos. You're like, for me, I can't look at it like a house. It's called a Lego house. For me personally, I can't take it seriously. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this is just not, and this energy might come through I'm hearing 9 months to be exact down the line. Oh my. Let's get the cards again, Scorpio. Let's take it let's step by step. People are like, Scorpio, can you just like calm down, Scorpio, please? Like, we want to know, like, what's wrong. Maybe you just like, you're in this frenzy of an energy, and people also want to get to know you, and it can be on a subtle level. They just feel like there's this sort of energy that is very, very charged to your presence, and it's like, I don't know if I can like, kind of I'm hearing come over like that. I don't know what come over, I don't know what that means technically for everyone here. It's like someone even feels like they can't feel comfortable getting intimate. Like, at this point they're like, but they know like maybe your habits, but this is not a habit. Okay, Scorpio's like, this is not a habit. This is like I have to do this and I have to do it right, and like I feel like it's just not right. Now, how many of you know what this is referring to on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I know exactly inside out. I know the fabric of I'm hearing the lining of the sweater, and also the fabric of the outerwear part of the sweater, and I know like exactly the constitution of all of that. I'm hearing I don't know what takes you all. But number 1, I'm hearing number 1. Okay, someone's giving me a speech. Whoa. This thing just fell over. There's a Scorpio who's pissed here. Even maybe at like the way something is being produced. They're like, this is not the way the script runs. I'm hearing sanctions. I'm hearing, sorry, I would love to say that it's all good and it's all fine and it works, but it doesn't. 8 of Pentacles are right. For number, this has to do with a standard that you made very clear in the past. And it's just like, yeah, no, it's not adding up. So, I don't know. Do I keep trying to, like, close the zipper? Like, it's not budging. I'm hearing that as well. The 7 of Pentacles upright and the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is for a number of you very specific production quality that's just like, you're like, this is not what I asked for. I'm hearing that as well. Oh my, High Priestess right there. Now, someone is very, very scared of your this way, and they have the right to feel that way in the presence of a scary Scorpio. Okay, so this is a nice kind of Scorpio. I mean, it's like someone like met someone and they're talking to someone else. Like maybe they want on a date with them. They're just like describing them. They're like, so what kind of person? Well, they're a Scorpio. Okay, that was the first clue here, first hint. This person for whatever reason doesn't want to like give it all away. They're like, okay, I'm gonna let the avalanche like kind of like slowly slip down the mountain, slowly slip down the slide of the mountain. Okay, yeah. It's maybe kind of awkward. They're like, I don't know how to say this, but the Hermit right over the High Priest right over the Temperance card, I'm hearing, you know what I mean? I don't know what that's leading to. Maybe for a number of you this is something like on the down low, like someone doesn't want to just like come out and say like he flocks like a flamingo. I don't know what that's leading to with the Temperance card. Looking at the Hermit, 1 second. 2 of Pentacles, okay, mirroring the Temperance card. The World here is mirroring the Hermit. Someone, their friends like putting their glasses on, like this is like sitting at a table. I'm hearing French patisserie. It is a bistro for a number of you. I'm hearing they're having pizza. It's like a little slider pizza. Anyways, let's clear it around. They're like, I'm sorry, I don't get it. They're a Hermit with Temperance and High Priestess with some 2 of Pentacles. Maybe they're talking code. Like, I don't know what that's linked to. With the World and the Hierophant, they're like, he's a Virgo. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. Oh my. Or he's got a lot of Virgo. Now, anyways, the friend is like slowly offloading all of the details here, okay, about whatever this connection sort of felt like. I'm hearing like also right off the bat. So they're like, okay, yeah, he's a Scorpio. This person's like, okay, so tell me more about Scorpio. They're like they're eating their food while they're massaging their friend's back for them. Maybe they pick up on the fact that something's just like a little off here. They're like, okay, so that's cool. He's a Scorpio. He's like kind of like Spider-Man, right? They're like trying to understand, like deduce it. Okay, so trying to get at what? The point being that he's kind of like he's a okay. This person talking to their friend like straight talk. I'm hearing the letter L. Their name starts with an L. I'm hearing, look, you got 2 types of Scorpios, all right? You got the Scorpio that is very, I'm hearing sensitive, sensational. I'm hearing sultry. I'm hearing that as well. Okay. All right. Poppy call is Scorpio. All right. Take the time to do the popping now, okay? Because we're gonna get on to the other type of Scorpio next. And I don't know. I'm hearing who qualifies for what here with the Father Wands is like. Okay, then you have the other kind of Scorpio here who likes to just like bring the shades and the blinds all the way down and then right back up, like in a way that like makes your eyes go ow. Okay, like they make everything dark and they make it really light and they make it really dark and really light. It's like they have this, maybe for a number of you, this really extreme sort of push-pull dynamic, and that is kind of can be considered kind of scorpionic, right? If we think about towers, like they actually take pleasure in that. And let's not get too deep into the layers of that cake there with the Father Wands, because if it doesn't make us feel good and we don't like what we're tasting here, we don't have to eat that, right? Let's remember that. But the Father Wands, I don't care who they are, I don't care like how cool they are, I don't care like how nice their car is. Like at the end of the day, if the behavior doesn't actually make you feel comfortable, safe, stable, you can start cooking up another dish. I'm hearing also yourself, 2 of Cups right there. So for a number of you, you're dealing with somebody, this is for a number of you. You're dealing with someone, I'm hearing the number 34. They really like to tease, okay? And for some people, look, that behavior may be an attribute that is actually like on the, I'm hearing on the to-do list. I'm hearing on the laundry list, like on the, 1 second, on the list, like that's attractive to maybe someone. They're like, oh, I like that. It throws this like fender bender into the middle of the road, and then like we both have to like run and fix it together. I like that. Maybe some people like that. Okay. Now for another number of you, it's like this may not actually make you feel, well, 1 second. This is not food for your soul, okay? Like, and we just gotta like, let's just like take the cream off of the top of the cupcake and just be like, it's fine. You don't need to ice it out, all right? For me, like, it's just, I don't resonate with it all together. And I'm seeing someone's maybe even trying to like make something sweet. They're like, I'm mean, but then I'm nice, and then I'm mean. It's like, for somebody here, that just doesn't work. This is a very maybe specific message. Now, the Father One's looking at the Fool. No judgment, right, to anybody here, but someone feels like there is something that is truly, I'm hearing lateral rather than, I'm hearing longitudinal. I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing Livy. I'm hearing, okay, someone doesn't, they're trying to convey a message maybe again to their friend. They're like, so look, you don't get it. Like, okay, how do I describe this? on their LinkedIn, they have like this two-sided story. I'm hearing also to their face. One second. Father shows, like everything is maybe very like convoluted, complex with the Father ones. We haven't yet pulled cards for each of the days, Scorpio. But anyways, Father wants a bright and the Four of Pentacles rose. Yeah, it's like they really maybe even they take their time. Now, someone here is losing their patience as well, maybe with the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and say hi to you through the snow globe. That's just like not my idea of like a fun time. I'm hearing that as well. This person finds their car. Maybe they're like a police. They like, give them a ticket. I'm hearing this for a number of you. This person has a windshield wiper on. They're trying to hit on them. I'm hearing this for a number of you. Father Wands, the Hierophant, Five of Swords. It could be a metaphor. Take it as well. All right. Now, I'm hearing laundry list. Like, for a number of you, this is maybe even something on the resume. They're like, yeah, I'm really good at like, you know, getting everyone like all amped up. They call it amped up, but like it's actually something that is exhausting for some people. They're like, it's really not fun to be around someone also who is singing like, I'm hearing their name 1 minute and then screaming it the next. Let's clear it. Like, so there is maybe a little bit of a behavioral thing here going on. No judgment to anyone, of course, right? Well, one second. No judgment. Somebody's like trying to maybe even like say something. They're trying to offload it gently. They're like, look, I just think that maybe we should like have more time to like discuss this with each other before we like get really involved in that side of the discussion. Now, a car going off right there sounds like a mighty engine there. I'm hearing almost competing with that Tyrannosaurus Rex. Was it no? It was the what was the name? Not the It's not the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but it is another type of another type of like a dinosaur, like prehistoric animal that we were hearing in someone's like engine. I don't know. It starts with a T, I think. Now, anyways, for a number of you, someone's like, look, they're maybe trying to explain it. They're like, look. It's not like they don't want someone to now think that they're like super unavailable. I'm hearing the high. This could, for a number of you, be someone who's playing hard to get, and like someone just like let go of the swing. They were like pushing someone on the swing, and like they were like, wee. Yeah, the kids are having so much fun. Yee! They're like, I'm gonna tickle them when they come back. Okay, and then it's like I'm gonna push them in. Wee! Well, look at their toes. Look at them kicking out their feet. Okay, they're so happy. All right. Wee! One more time. All right, it's the last time. All right. I'm getting tired. High Priestess and the Fool and the Two of Cups. I don't know. That's for you to answer, because like I can't keep filling them up. Like I don't know. It's up to you at this point. Now for a number. Pterodactyl, there we go, thank you. Okay, Raven's Third Eye. Now, for a number of you, it's funny, because, like, I read Raven's Third Eye, but there's a the in front of that. So, you know, for a number of you, maybe even, it's like, someone's very particular, and, like, I'm hearing snake eyes as well. It's like, this person, like, I'm just getting, like, fed up with that. Like, this whole, like, it's gotta be perfect thing. And maybe for a number of you, you know, there is this could be with you, where on one hand, you're like, I just want to do it and get it over with. You're getting, like, pissed off. You're, like, actually, like, with yourself. You're like, I'm getting irritated. That I'm not actually, like, addressing it. And I don't know what that's something to do with the High Priestess. A little bit of this nebulous energy. So, with the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups, you know, okay, so I'm hearing, well, they're following me. Like, I don't know what to do. Let's clear it. I'm hearing, hi, Anne. Hi, Heather. They're, like, waving to people. Now, anyways, let's clear it. For a number of you, though, this is maybe, like, someone with their boss, and, like, I'm hearing they're just, like, making, like, a huge deal out of these, like, little trivial little mistakes. It's like, I put the icing on the side of the toast instead of, like, on the deviled egg. I don't know what that's alluding to. It's like, I'm sorry, Marge, you're not, like, married either. What is, I'm here to this job. Like, don't pretend like you are. I'm hearing this. Let's clear it. 1 second. You're not making an effort. I mean, that was like yourself. They're looking at their boss. They're like, the boss is giving them like a whole ton of hot shit for like something they feel is kind of trivial. And then it's like, they're like, kind of like, well, look, when we look at also like the fact of the matter, you're not really giving it like your all either. I'm hearing from Zorro's perspective here, death card, like someone even maybe catches their boss like texting on the job, and like the boss was giving them like kind of slack for doing that. No, that's not me talking. I don't know what's exactly going on for everyone here, right? The Hierophant, the High Priestess, but like somebody here doesn't want to hear no. I'm hearing that as well, like simultaneously as yes. Like they don't want sauce on their plate as well. Okay, they're so picky. Now, for somebody here though, this just doesn't make sense to them. It could just be like a different function of the personality. It's like, I don't know what to do with that. Like when I make someone food and then they like start picking at it and they're like making all of it look like it's a flaw, then I don't know what to do with that. So if we're gonna look at the situation and like call the whole thing a disaster because a few things were like off, I can't pick and choose with that. Like I can't be picky with that either, and I'm just gonna like pick it right off my plate and say, I don't know, I don't think we should be like, picking each other as partners next time for the project. Okay, so let's clear it. Someone's getting triggered. Yeah, I'm hearing Melissa, Father Swords in reverse. I'm hearing she's on edge. Daughter Pentacles reverse. They could be talking to a friend. They're like, she's talking to her sister again about me, and like she's just like, it's obvious, like I could see it in her eyes, like she is really sore about what happened, and like she just doesn't like appreciate also what I've done. I don't know what that's alluding to. Okay, there's like a lot of sauce on the plate at this point. I'm hearing like maybe something's kind of confusing. Things are also being taken out of context. But let's get the cards out here, Scorpio, because this energy is kind of like coming out of nowhere, like a luggage we just opened and like everything's popping out. Like, whoa, I thought we like folded everything and like it should have been like tucked away. It's like, that feeling even when TSA goes through your luggage and like they leave that little slip in there. They're like, for your check-in, they're like, yeah, we peeped in through your luggage, like just letting you know, and they like leave a little note there. For a number of you, I'm seeing like it is a little bit of a shifting here of energy, and it can be a trigger with the Tower and the Father Swords. Now, for a number of you, this is necessary, okay? This is a very challenging cycle of possibly ascension as well, where you're like, okay, well, we got to get to that point where, like, we both want to, like, hit each other on the forehead with the ladder. I have my ladder, they have their ladder, and, like, we're supposed to be climbing the ladder, but, like, we're both getting irritated, we're looking over at each other, and it could be something competitive. Let's clear it in ground with the Son of Wands and the Star. I'm hearing, I'm here. Someone's, like, late to their job, even their work. I'm hearing Heather again. I'm hearing she's gonna like pick at me with her pencil. I just know it. Oh, thank you, Mia, for your donation. Wow, SEK. What is this currency? Now, for a number of you, oh, Christine, thank you so much for your comments here. It's so lovely. And for a number of you, it's like, someone runs into their work like kind of late. I'm here, look, okay? Like, let's just, like, freaking get along already. Can we do that with the Ace of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles, and so on? For a number, this is even a birth, and it's, like, the baby is very challenging, okay? Like, it's like the baby doesn't want to come out. It's like the president. He needs, like, this whole, like, kind of, like, runway. I'm hearing show as well. Like, he's got to, like, first, like, pick which toe he wants to come out with first. Kind of cute. Okay, with the Ace of Cups and the Sun. It's kind of maybe even bittersweet. It's like maybe even someone's kind of nervous, and it can be metaphorical birth here. Maybe someone is waiting, for someone to be vulnerable with them and to really start operating from the space of the inner child vantage point here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Like, I'm waiting for him to get like vulnerable with me already. Sun in reverse. Now, this is frustrating to somebody here because they see this from like the outside in, so-called. Okay, they're like, you're literally Furby. I'm hearing you're Furby right now. Furby? 1 second. This is like a joke maybe, or it's like an adjective for a type of behavior that they both acknowledge. They're like, you're being fake with me. I'm hearing that as well. Furbies, like, they speak at random intervals of the day. They like literally, like, they have demands. They're like, I'm hungry. Me hungry. Me want cocoa. Like, they really like, if they're malfunctioning, they may actually wake you up and like start like, I'm hungry, you need to feed me, and like you have to go over to this thing in the middle of the night, like stick your finger in his mouth so it like stops talking. Definitely had one of those when I was growing up. All right, 10 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Swords upright. Somebody's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm hearing Melissa again, Fool leading out. I'm hearing, I'm about to flip like one last pancake, and that's that. I am not gonna be here on Friday. Like, I'm a soldier, but like not for this kind of thing. I'm hearing not for this kind of sauce. I'm hearing like the whole dietary restriction thing as well. Like somebody, it's not maybe compatible maybe for a number of you. Now, for another number of you, this is a twin flame maybe connection. I'm here just hearing it in that way. What just dropped in my lap? 8 of Swords. It's really gonna be. It's gonna trigger both parties until they let go of their own hand in the equation. Very interesting. I'm seeing someone like, they hold out their hand. I'm hearing offense, defense. They're like, I can't even play. I can't even train. I'm hearing to try to it's like, I can't one-up it. Father Swords, like, I have to come from this vantage point of like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm hearing also, I'm single. Father Wands reverse. Someone's like trying to play it up as well, that they're super like leadership. I'm hearing that about something here with the Father Wands reverse. It's like, I know exactly what I'm doing. It's like, no, we don't. I'm hearing this way. Like, there's no point in saying like I, because it's not an I statement. It's a us statement, and like maybe for a number of you, that's just what is throwing the fender bender into the announcement here a little bit with the Fool leading out. Like someone's getting annoyed. I'm hearing that as well because someone is pushing off their plans as it might be felt. It's like every time I want to get this off the ground, it's like she sticks her fork on my plate. I'm hearing that as well. And like she starts like digging around for clues of like what does it make sense and like what's wrong. Strength in reverse, Fool leading out. Now for a number of you, I'm hearing you have a fogged up lens. Okay, so what is that? Illusion one's on the Emperor. Yeah, somebody's operating from the ego space, possibly. I'm hearing Charlotte, you need to come over here. Bring your web with you. I'm hearing the Eight of Pentacles. Like, oh my god, I think I'm in trouble. Curtis is a little pissed off right now. Okay. Yeah, what's up? I'm hearing Mom. I'm hearing as well. Star here leading out. I need you to connect the dots here, okay? I'm hearing, and also legally. Wow, maybe someone's actually giving somebody a lesson. I'm hearing, or two, the Hangman reverse, or like kind of giving also maybe an ultimatum. It's like either we do this or we don't, and like I'm not gonna be eating donuts also for the next 45 years of my life. The Fool here and the Hangman, like it could be a kind of metaphor. It's like this situation, whatever this is, it's just draining. I'm hearing that as well. The Fool at the end of the day, like upright waiting. I'm literally draining my gas. I'm hearing that as well I'm hearing with my Fool. Interesting potential actually with the Daughter Cups as well, landing right there on the Fool with the Moon. It's like I want to get vulnerable, and it's like only at that point when both parties are willing to confirm that, okay, like willingness to step into, all right, that state of saying I will. I'm hearing I do, I want, yes, I desire, I don't know where it goes from there. Like it has to be at that point in such an extreme way of vulnerability to really show up. I'm hearing for this show, and I'm hearing event. Let's clear it. I'm hearing in nature. Interesting. Mother Wands, the Hangman. I'm hearing in nature we go. I'm hearing also in nature we trust. I'm hearing in due time. So for a number of you, this is a baby, actually like a birth. But for a number of you, this is something that you're trying to like find some sort of balance point with, and I'm hearing it's unbelievable. Like for someone here, like some kind of pattern, and it can be like with the universe. It's just like I can't believe like this is like happened so many times. I'm hearing Providence. I'm hearing Provence. I'm hearing that as well. I think that's in France. For a number of you, it's something related to maybe even like children. With the Moon and the Fool. Now I'm hearing Aaron Carter. I'm hearing I want candy. Dun, 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 with the Fool. The Hangman in reverse. Yeah, it's something that just keeps happening over and over and over again. The Hangman reverse. No, there could be the concept of fertility here at play, yes, with the Mother Wands as well coming through again, with the Son of Swords. Someone's like, they're leaving them one last voicemail. They're like, either you want to be the Velcro to the suede part of this jacket, or I will be on the next flight. I'm hearing to Rhode Island. I'm hearing Orion. Hold on. Oh, really? I'm here. Oh, really? Will you? I'm hearing that. Okay. Woo, okay. Ho. Okay. I'm hearing that like specifically. Somebody's like, you're not gonna be learning anyone else's cues but mine. Like this is a leadership thing. Like someone's like, I am the leader. Okay, we need to learn the lesson together. And it's like, this person's like, I don't want to learn the lesson. I'm sorry. Because, like, if we're going to learn it from the vantage point of, like, you're teaching me the lesson, I don't want to learn it like that. No way. Daughter Wands Reverse. Like, what's the point of saying, like, you know what you're doing and I don't, and vice versa even, right? So, thank you, Child of Light. Wow, 3 years ago. Oh, very cool. So lovely to connect with you, and thank you for your donation, 2222. So divine there on the dock tonight. Yeah, for no reason, it's like I have to find that point of resonation. Otherwise, it's just like, why would I do it all together? Like, what's the point of also forcing the conversation to happen? Now, yeah, it's kind of like someone feels like it's a shame a little. Are we back? Oh gosh, Scorpio, I'm sorry about that. Yikes. The phone just like bloop, turn off right there. So for a number of you, like, this is maybe something that you decided at a certain point, like, you're like, maybe you decide to part ways with someone, and I'm seeing that is temporary. You know, it's the kind of thing where maybe you're just like, listen, someone walks out on the space, they're like, I can't take this. Hello, Jessica. They go and they hang out with Jessica. In the meantime, I'm gonna be over at Jessica's house. We'll be watching Elf and whatever else. All right. Yeah, no, but like for a number of you, this is something that may have actually already happened. Like, let's say, because the period we're looking at right here is a really dense retrograde period, right? Yet again, when we open this reading with like kind of prefacing it with that, both your rulers, Scorpio, are retrograde. You got Mars retrograde and Pluto retrograde. Pluto is still in post shadow. I consider it as pretty potent still, even if it's post shadow, technically direct, still in circle, cascading out with that energy. So people can argue like, oh, I thought the first term semester test was like harder than the final. Some can say, well, I thought the final was easier. So it always kind of it will be depending on as well how you work with that part of the chart. But anyways, for a number of you, this was something that was actually draining someone, like even financially. I'm seeing someone like they were stalling their car. They were like, I gotta put an end to this cycle. Fool and the Mother of Swords. Now, for a number of you, Scorpio, this comes down to communication. I'm hearing also appreciation. Thank you so much, Gemini 1212, for your donation. 3333. Wow, we got like so many synchronistic sort of donations here. We got 2222. We have 3333. Thank you guys for your connection here on every level. I'm so touched by all of you. And for a number of you, like this, there's a whole lot of love here. It's not to say, and can we say it in the way of, those who can really like sort of trigger us and get us to that point where like we totally almost like invert. We're like, damn, like this is like so annoying. Like, can't believe like you're actually doing this. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing TikTok. I'm hearing, can't believe you're doing this right now. Like, are they the soulmates, right? Who we find we have lessons to learn with in some way. Like, otherwise, like, I'm sure I've experienced those experiences where it's like, I don't get tipped off in either direction by this person. Like, it's just kind of neutral with them. Okay, so the people that really can have that bite, okay, of also our part of the puzzle as we feel it. Like someone feels maybe even competitive with someone. It's like, within that space we find this sort of this, also this likeness, this kinship, where we say I can see myself in them and vice versa. And so is that space of sort of competition with the Strength card and the Emperor, the mirroring. Okay, now for a number of you, it's the attraction as well. There's a lot of tension here. Now for a number of you, it comes down to communication, actually like talking like the way in which we word what we feel. And for a number of you, I'm hearing like, you need to let me communicate. I mean, it's like, otherwise we are not going to have anything to really say after that, because it's just going to be screaming at that point. I'm hearing with the Strength card reverse. So this is maybe not for everyone. Always take it as you will. I'm hearing crosshairs. Like, yeah, you're just like picking at like every little thing. Like, how are we ever going to get like the whole soup done here? Now, if you think about a soup, right, you leave it to marinate. There are maybe like steps and stages. Some soups, they simmer for like 48 hours, 72 hours, a few days, maybe a week. Okay, maybe that's like what we forgot about. Okay, Mother Swords. But it's like gonna be aged. Okay, I'm hearing that with the Mother Swords. Like, for a number of you, this is something that is getting on your nerves, though. I'm hearing this again. Like, there's no way about it. Like, even if, let's say, we can say, okay, well, they're my soulmate, and blah, 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 we're learning lessons, it's at the end of the day frustrating. And that's the point here with the Death card and the Emperor. That's the point sometimes. Like, I have to get to that point where, otherwise, it's like, if it was just Candy Cane Lane, okay, what would life be? I'm hearing that with the Eight of Pentacles. So maybe for a number of you, there is this tension that you feel at the end of the day to serve. Okay, it's challenging, gotta hike up the mountain sort of feeling, but I'm hearing it's gonna pay off. I'm hearing that it can be on from a spiritual perspective. I'm not saying that you should stay with someone who is like consistently, as you feel it, like incompatible with your values. I'm hearing that as well. Like, if it comes down to your values, like, I'm hearing maybe you should find another doctor. I'm hearing that as well with the Death card. Like, let's clear and ground. Like, for a number of you, this is something, and it could be metaphorical, where you say like, oh, this person heals me, or we heal each other. There's always going to be healing in a soulmate connection. Interesting. Son of Swords in reverse. So it's like, what kind of healing are you also seeking? Is it giving you like, is it giving you more to heal, and then it's like, but then it's healing, or like, is it like actually as you feel it also sort of directing you in such a way that you feel brings you closer to making sense of also what you already have on your plate, like, to begin with. So is it like challenge you in a way that you feel you're making progress with? Like, at the end of the day, and it can be financially, it's like, well, no, I'm putting way more into this than I'm actually getting out. Like, I am not turning enough here financially with the Death card, the Emperor in reverse, and the Sun of Cups. And that can be on even like a moral scale. It's like, okay, the financial side is one thing, but like when it comes to also, I'm hearing my own humor. I feel like I'm not laughing at the end of the day. Maybe I'm making other people laugh, but like I'm not laughing. I'm with the Emperor in reverse, the Son of Cups, and the Death card. Like I don't feel like I have. If you think about laughing, right? It's that sort of reactive, that childlike sort of, space of like enjoyment even, right? The pleasure. It's just like, laughing is just like, oh, I'm able to just appreciate something that is in this moment and just appreciate it, and that's all, right? It's like there's no like how to laugh. Okay, sort of like, so when we feel like we're not laughing or we're not having fun and we're getting serious, and that's not really a good place to be. I'm with the Death card upright. Is someone might feel it. Now that's not me talking. We're just a general reading. This is a video that's for entertainment purposes only. I'm hearing 144 people right there. Okay, for a number of you, this is something that though at the end of the day is like, there's not like a bunch of makeup without like, a wipe to take it all down and off. Like for a number of you feel like there's a reason why I met this person and why it's so triggering. There's a reason why I feel like I'm sitting on the couch and I'm getting really I'm hearing airsoft. I'm hearing in the cushions. Okay, interesting. Let's clear. Yeah. So it's reflective. It's like, look, it's like, well, if this is an irritating situation for me, what is the action that I'm taking on in it? And maybe that it's purely that space of reflection where I say, what do I do about what my values actually? I'm hearing one second. I'm hearing greet me to deliver. So it, yeah, very interesting with the Magician. It actually is a matter possibly for a number of you of how you empower your vision. I'm hearing that with the Magician. Like, in other words, let's say you're in a connection with someone and they, whatever it is, they have their dynamic, they have their vision. It's like, well, in that situation, from what space am I operating? Like in every moment, like let's say I acknowledge, I look at that person, I say, you know what, they have their way of like, tuning in and tuning out. I'm hearing that as well. Like be it on a spiritual level, whatever it is. Like maybe for a number of you, it's a matter of ascension. You feel like, oh, they're just, something is not, again, like maybe even like we're not seeing eye to eye. Now, whatever it is with the Magician, it's like in that moment, how can you appreciate that someone is maybe has a certain story of their own? And can we say in that way with the Ace of Swords and the Son of Wands and the Daughter of Wands reverse? And there can be, mirroring there in that way, absolutely. And then on the other side of the spectrum, still meet ourselves in that same room where we meet that person and their story, and maybe we meet with the frustration of that experience as well, but we still say, I have my own mantra, and I will sort of bring that forward in an empowered fashion. So for a number of you, it's like, how do you get triggered and make sense of that space in a way that brings it back to you in terms of your discovery of your potential? I'm hearing, and not just like what you love and your passion and your vision and your values, but also why you wish to bring that forward. Interesting. So there's something of like a turnstile of lessons here. I'm hearing that way with the Son of Wands in reverse and the Daughter of Wands in reverse. For a number of you had children with this person, or you're very physical with them, or there's some kind of very strong magnetism. I'm hearing that in some way, or like you could be siblings. I'm hearing that as well. Daughter of Wands, Son of Wands is like we just like we nip at each other's ears like two puppies, like in a cage. But at the end of the day, like we're obviously in a cage together for a reason. Like why are we here? Like why would I be here in this circumstance, feeling what I'm feeling? And see what I see in the space as well. Interesting. So somebody has maybe an epiphany even. It's clearing around. It's funny. I'm not saying I'm sitting, but it says stand goal achieved. You reached your stand goal. Okay. Cool. So Ace of Swords and the Mother of Wands and the Magician. So on some like higher plane, maybe it's like you bob in and out. You're like, all right, I can see where I don't need to also take it personally, right? So in other words, like if someone's behavior is like really, I'm here like you look at that and you're just like, that's so trashy. Well, I don't understand like why you're reacting like that. I'm hearing that as well. Like someone maybe feels like someone's trying to put them down. I'm hearing that as well. Yeah, like someone doesn't get that. Why are we hunting each other out in the prairie? Like, can you not get competitive with me? I'm hearing as well like that with the Magician and the Ace of Swords, and it's like. And then it's like, okay, but then I still realize that, you know what, like, on the same token, like, I do value this experience for what it brings me to face within myself. So with the Magician and the Ace of Swords, and what does that mean? Isn't our reflections are sort of, we don't have a starting point and an end point to the reflection, right? We have this sort of like cyclical story that is played out. I'm hearing also from lifetime to lifetime with the Mother of Wands and Ace of Swords. For nobody, this is a past life connection. There's a reason why it feels so plain old hard to also to connect with this person. I'm here to get it off the ground. For a number of you, once again, has to do with the passion, no question, no doubt. We just slid the Mother of Wands all the way to the apex of the spread. right actually over the Father of Wands in reverse. For a number of you, you may have overlapped lives here. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing you may have had like a single lifetime together as like in a single body. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's gonna do. And then it's like, and then you separate, and it's like, wow. So how do I like see myself? I'm hearing that as well, like without like seeing anything, or not seeing anything. I don't know what that's. Let me 1 second. Let's clear it. Yeah, it's like, how do I not judge myself? So, and isn't that really, everything at the end of the day? We are all reflections, fractions of light, but it's like, with the full leading out, it's like, someone's definitely like, they're like, I'm tired as well. Like, I don't want to sit here and like, keep doing the same thing over and over. Like, hold the door open, close the door, open, close door, open, close door. It's like, I'm hearing my hands are getting sticky from the knob already, so on. So this could be something where, again, you're like, it's time to elevate, and I want to take it into the next range, climb to the next rung of this experience. Also, in terms of what I'm hearing discussed. So for a number of you, very interesting. This is something that maybe you feel like you want to have a voice with, and it comes down to your vision, your value. It could be in a certain industry, and maybe, for example, like you're an intern or you work for company, and it's like you feel like I'm just kind of going with the waves motion, and like I don't really feel like I'm a sailor on my own ship, and I'm able to really navigate the waves, like, and still make out a certain qualifiable direction. For a number of you, it's like I want to just kind of stand up and just say also what I see in this space. Like, so, oh boy, that's a very controversial space maybe for a number of you, very much so. Must have faith. Yeah, we all have the yin yang, right? We all have, so the Ten of Cups upright, Ten of Wands in reverse. Someone feels like immediately, like they stand up and like they immediately feel eyes on them, but like in a way that makes them feel like the shark of the tank, but who is unsure of himself. So 1 second, Ace of Swords upright, Son of Swords in reverse. Sharks have to do with finances. Maybe for a number of you. But if you're a shark, it's like you do understand, 1 second, the way the waves work. So for a number of you, it's something of your vision. Maybe for a number of you, this is an emotional perspective that you hold, and you're like, I know that this might not make entire sense, like physically. I'm hearing that as well. And it can be again in terms of vulnerability, but like I want to do this. I want to just also like get this off the ground. So for a number of you, it is something that you maybe are feeling frustrated with yourself. You're like, why do I keep letting my ego just like throw my rope out of the ring? Like it was like annoying. I'm hearing this for a number of you, like every time I want to like like lasso it around and like also love myself. I'm hearing the Magician upright, Ten of Cups, it gets like thrown out. Let's clear it. For a number of you, this is something in the environment that you feel is like it keeps challenging you, and it's interesting, but it's also very, very tiring. Let's not just like tuck the kids in bed at night and say like, oh, it's just Sunday. Sundays are easy. I'm hearing that like it could be Sunday, it could be Monday, it could be Tuesday, but like I'm hearing Wednesday will always be the wildest day of all because it holds, I'm hearing the midpoint of all that analysis. I don't know what that's going to do with Magician upright. For a number of you, maybe you're just like telling someone, you're like, I want to do this, and maybe for a number of you, this is a cycle that has led to this point where you're like, that's it, I want to get out of the funk. I want to get out of the funk mode where like, I feel like I can't perform and I can't really act on what I'm feeling. Let's get all the cards out here, Scorpio, and see here. I'm hearing Lego house. Let's get all the cards out. We'll pull cards here, see exactly, where this, because again, what's coming up around for review around this time, Scorpio may not be like purely entirely, oh my goodness, it's October. We just moved through August and September, and now it's October, and now suddenly I have this big toe problem. I don't know. So it's like my toe is too big for my shoes. Like, no, Scorpio. This is most likely something that has been building like over time. You don't just like suddenly grow like a big toe unless you stubbed it. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Father of Pentacles upright. Let's clear it. Okay, we got 15, 16, 17. Let's clear it in ground. Wow. 15, 16, 17, 18th has got a lot coming on. I mean, we got a thing going on. 43, 44 on the clock right there. Mother Cups in reverse. hypers upright. For now, you could have met someone, seen someone, 2 of Cups upright. Something just like, oh, it was kind of bittersweet though. You have the 5 Pentacles in reverse, 4 Cups upright. Something became clear. Something was satiated. Maybe a concern of yours in some way. You're like, okay, I'm hearing baiter. I don't know what that's linked to. 2 of Cups upright, 4 of Cups upright. Something feels like it's that moment someone gives you a compliment. You're like, okay, good. Like, so they see me like that at least. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so they haven't forgotten about me. I'm hearing that as well. Like, it's something satiating to some level and degree. But then still, it's like, but still, I feel like we didn't really. I'm hearing, say what you need to say. All right. For number of you, I'm hearing, oops, I did it again. I left her in the dark. Got lost in the web. I'm sorry, Charlotte. I am not a star. I'm hearing that with a star coming through right there. Okay, but okay, so we got kind of Willy Wonka with it again. I'm hearing that with a star. This is, somebody's like, well, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. We didn't really like, we didn't lock eyes, like really, we didn't like lock lips. Fuck that, Scorpio. We locked lips. We locked lips before we locked eyes, okay? Let's just say it that way with the Hangman in reverse as well. Like, someone maybe felt like something got turned inside out a little bit. Maybe even someone caught someone, like, staring at them. The Justice Card and the Hangman. Yeah, I'm hearing Jessica. I'm hearing she's on the prowl again. I don't know what that's going to do. What? My eyes were peeled. I was watching Elf. All right. Come up to the podium, everyone. Jessica. So everyone's got to like go. We got to around the circle. What's everyone watching? What do you doing tonight? I'm hearing that as well. All right. Well, when summer rolls around, I start getting ready for spring, and then spring is like close enough to like winter, so like I will just probably watch Elf. This for okay, we had a thing. I'm hearing going back there, Jessica. Aw. Okay, now we have the moon. Set up. Someone's like getting cozy even. But listen, this is for a number of you. If someone knows something is like wrong here, okay? They're like, something is off. I definitely didn't like say what I needed to say, didn't do what I needed to do. I felt like I was still pushing and churning the karmic wheel there, and I was almost like even at this point assisting it. Like, I didn't want to do that, but like I'm doing that, so like now I'm gonna just wear the Teletubby guru outfit. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's alluding to. Okay, so they got a medium on the backstage of the show, apparently. I'm hearing this for a number of you. I'm gonna just like keep like turning the sci-fi news station on and off, like make it sound like it's like radio fuzz. I'm hearing that as well. And then we'll see like if it's like real or if it's not. Okay, like someone's even trying to like keep kids like busy. They're like, oh my god, the channel is not working, damn it. Okay, let's make it seem like it's intentional. Woo! Teletubbies are talking to one another right now. Hold on just a minute. They're backstage. You gotta just make sure that they're like they're sure of themselves, you know what I mean? Like everyone gets nervous, okay? Also Teletubbies, they get nervous, devil looking out in the future. The kids are like, really? Whoa. Okay, well maybe like I would get nervous too if I were Teletubby. Like the kids are having a sleepover. Now they're talking to each other. They're like, whoa, they're talking to each other. Wow, you hear that, Mason? The Teletubbies, they're talking to each other. They want to make sure that they're like comfy. Cause like, yeah, the parents like, well, see how you guys are comfortable? You're comfy cozy, you're under the covers, you're having a sleepover. They also need to get comfy cozy, okay? That's a hot sweater I'm hearing you're wearing. What do you think? I'm seeing someone's like pointing to someone's sweater. It's like a little kid. They're wearing like I'm wearing an Austin Powers outfit. This is for number so cute. Mandy Lynn, oh my, we don't see the emoji thingy. Okay, well thank you for donating. Thank you for tuning in. $10 there. Oh, we had another donation here. Who is this? I swear I saw it. I registered it. I said thank you in my mind's eye. Child of Light, thank you again for tuning in. For your donation, 1111 there. For a number of you. It's like, it's so funny. Like, and again, we got these these divine sort of donations here tonight. So take it as you will. Portal after portal. For a number of you, there is something that, like, it's interesting. Like, I'm seeing this kid's, like, sitting down. They're having a sleepover. I'm hearing Austin. They're, like, this, like, a little kid who has, like, it's like a Thanksgiving, it's like a holiday sweater. It's like a knit holiday sweater on. They're having a sleepover. They're under the covers. They're having a sleepover. They're under they're in the sleeping bag. Let's clear it. I'm hearing, okay, somebody is a little claustrophobic. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I imagine the kid in the North Pole. I'm here in the North Pole. What is a movie? The Polar Express. Yeah. I think his name is Simon or something. He's got the blonde hair. He's kind of like a whiz kid. Oh, thank you, Pure Energy 999. Like, Yeah, this kid is like kind of interesting. They have, well, every kid is interesting. Everyone, we all have a kid within us, right? But for a number of you, it's like very, very interesting because there is someone who is kind of like, they actually see, they see the symbolism I'm hearing and what, and maybe what the series of events like lead to. They're like, it's like the kid who see the synchronicity even, and like the TV not working. They're like, the television's not working. Okay, well that must mean like it's like sci-fi, something with sci-fi. Let's clear Six of Cups are very maybe spiritual as well. Like a very spiritual kid. It's like interesting. Yeah, I'm hearing that way. Father Source Reverse. They have like even premonitions. They have these like really interesting ideas. Like maybe the Teletubbies are sweating. They just take their outfits off. Like they need time time off too. You know, they can't be working all the time. Like they assume, they imagine that like, you know, the kids on the TV show also need to like have time to be kids. It's very interesting. Let's clear the ground. I'm hearing, oh my god, that's too loud. The kid like turned the TV like so loud. I'm hearing this from number 8. It could be a metaphor. Ace of Swords here leading out with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is something maybe even that someone has had a vision of. Yes. Now, this is getting though silly. I'm hearing this again. Silly. It's getting ridiculous here with a star and then smack dab center of the spread. In the tail end of this month, I'm hearing Leo, Libra, someone's gonna literally lose control. They're gonna lose it. They're gonna take their hand off the wheel and they're gonna say, you drive now. I'm hearing this with the Justice card right at the base of the star. Like, I don't want to be driving by you and then like pretending like I don't see you and like I keep going. Like, no, like I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna say what I need to say. I'm gonna see you as who you are, and I'm gonna just slide to the left and slide to the right and see like if you're still standing there in the middle. I'm hearing that as well. I'm like, maybe they want to test someone. They're like, yeah, I'm tired of us like being Teletubbies with one another. I'm hearing that as well with the devil. Like, take off your like your glass eye. I'm hearing, and your slipper too. Out. 1 second. Someone's like getting someone out of their car as well. They're like, get out of your car. I'm hearing that. Whoa. Chariot with the Seven of Pentacles. They're like throwing stuff out the window. Let's clear it. Not for everyone. I'm hearing, whoa. This is getting a little out of hand. Chariot here. Okay, upright. Hold on. This is even like maybe parents and there's something with like kids here with the chariot, possibly even with the sun. Someone's like, I'm calling up you. This person is like me. They like turn around. They're like, is this like really happening? I'm hearing that as well. Like, this is someone who maybe plays it off. Like, they're kind of discreet about it. They're like, oh, I don't really see you. And they make like, they like DJ a song out of that little story time that they share with themselves. Cause like that, we all know that that's not really what's happening. Like, everyone knows what's happening. I mean, actually, like, even the people looking in who are not aware of what's happening, they're able to pick up on the vibe at this point. They're like, yeah, it's obvious. Like, this person is pretending like not to see you. Two of Pentacles. Like, they're looking at you through like the corner of their eye. Let's clear it. This person's like, yeah, I'm hearing that song by Jay Holiday. Bed? It's like something like that. Bed. Anyway, someone's like, oh my god. They're so freaked out. They're like, I never thought you would have taken Farmville seriously. I'm sorry. What? I'm hearing this like specifically some swords. 8 of Wands. I'm sorry. Like, what do I don't know why this person's like slapping them in public. Let's clear 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. They like rip off this like flag as well off of their car. I don't know what that, it could even be like a paper or something. I don't know. Let's clear it. Like, this is someone who maybe was even teasing somebody. Yeah, no, they will slash those tires. This is like, maybe this is that Scorpio who's not really afraid. At least while Mars and Mercury are retrograde, and Pluto too. They have an excuse to totally I'm hearing right off the rails like that with the Chariot upright and the World upright. They're like, it's Mercury retrograde. I have the right. I'm hearing the reverse. I have the right away. I'm hearing as well. Give me a little bit of road rage, but for a number of you, this is like something just like also cyclical. Somebody maybe just takes it out. They're like, that's it. I'm not gonna ride in circles anymore with this. I'm hearing pollywag. They feel like they're kind of immature. Even it's just like, oh no, like I'm not gonna like wipe off the windshield and then like wonder what happened like the next winter. Now, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Son of Cups upright. Maybe even someone like walks up to somebody, they're with their family. They're like, I saw you like last Sunday, and I just want to say like I'm such a dick. I'm hearing this for a number of you. World upright, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I am a child, but I'm not the well behaved. The well behaved. I'm hearing teen dream that you also like. You were taught out. I'm hearing as, let's go to, but someone's like, yeah, no, I need to own up to like my mistakes and like my boo-boos. Maybe for a number of you, someone like tried to like kind of like, you know, someone is not acknowledging something in some way. Okay, they're just like, they in some way, be it even like you had something with you had a lightsaber quiz. I'm hearing with someone, and like someone took the paper out of your back. I don't know what that was about. They're like, oh, but no, I didn't see you. Like, this was like, you saw me, I saw you see me. And, like, we both saw the test at the same time. We saw the paper in your hand, and, like, you know, like, but this person maybe thought that they could, like, ride by with that. Maybe they thought it was a joke, it was funny. Actually, I'm here, so did everyone else. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, but, like, once the bat was hit by the ball, I'm hearing, like, someone didn't see something coming. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing letter G. I'm hearing great. She's looking at me. I'm hearing that as well. Yep. She, oh, yep. Oh, frick. Son of Wands upright. Mother Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm a takeout box right now. That's what I feel, like trash. I feel like I'm literally takeout right here, right now, and they're gonna take me out, and I can't take this. The Father Wands, oh my gosh, they're gonna lose control for a number of you. Maybe they will ride up to, like, this person and be like, I am really, like, I am responsible. I'm hearing that, like, I'm hearing drill sergeant, Father Wands. This is a shift in behavior. This is also a ship turning around. It's almost like a teacher who's, like, really nice, and then, oh boy, no. They slap the test out of, like, everyone's hand. They'll be like, hey, everyone's just gonna fail. They're just gonna fail, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna even, because the way they see it is like, this is a privilege to be able to be in this classroom and take this class, to take this course. And it's not about crashing. I'm hearing that, like, crashing the course. I'm hearing that the Father Wands, like, someone realizes, like, I didn't take this seriously, and I feel like a dude bro. I'm hearing that with the Father Wands upright. Okay. They're having a moment. One second. Father Wands upright. Their money in the meter is not enough. I'm hearing that as well. Their car's, like, getting towed maybe as we speak. They're like, no, it's good. Like, I deserve it. Let's clear it. Oh my god. Two of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing, it's over. Fucking, it's over. Everyone in the middle of the street is honking, and, like, I know what's going on. No one needs to tell me what's going on. I'm a freak. I'm hearing that with the Father Wands. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Somebody is, like, stopping in the middle of the street to, like, say something to someone. Oh my god. Holy shit. It's like this. It's like something dramatic, actually, because I'm seeing there's something cyclical, and then suddenly someone decides, like, I no longer want it to be something that I just, like, see and I don't do anything about. So, like, they go from, like, maybe they see someone, okay, like, so many times, like, over and over, and, like, they never end up saying something, and then, like, the one time, and, like, so many times they could have just so easily come forth and, like, just, you know, qualify the connection, and then it's like, it gets to the point where, like, okay, then this another time, maybe they bump into this person or something like that, and they just, like, go ape. They go totally ape. They're like, maybe they were, like, driving in the middle of the road. They see this person. They stop in them. They literally, they jaywalk. This is for a number of you. They stop their car in the middle of the street. They're like, I don't care. Like, if I get, like, sent to jail for this. I'm hearing that, oh my gosh. Father Wands upright. Like, I need to say what I need to say. I'm hearing that as well with the Father Wands upright. So, hold on. Do you know who this is? One second. Mother Wands upright. Someone's, like, even in the environment. They're like, do you know who this is? Like, I don't know why he just stopped his car like that. One second. Mother Wands in reverse. She's like, who is that? She turns around. Somebody turns around. They're like, oh, he's a late show host. One second. He's a late time bloomer. One second. It's not something they're saying. It's something that they're, it is something that they are painting on their face almost. It's like, for a number of you, someone's, like, picking up something off the ground. Someone dropped their pixels. I'm hearing this for a number of you. Yeah, they were holding up an image of being like, I don't care, I'm too good for this, and I don't need this, and, you know, and then their ego has I'm hearing a crash and burn moment, and is like, who am I? I'm hearing that as well with the other ones. Like, it kind of becomes silly. I'm hearing that again with the star. And one second. I'm starting to see myself as like a Mr. Wrong and not a Mr. Right. I'm hearing that as well. Someone is owning up to this, like, big time. Like, I need to say sorry. Like, they come to this person, they're like, I need to say sorry, like, right now. I'm hearing this, like, specifically. Whoa. I'm hearing Can you like I'm hearing silver hatchback, silverback. I'm hearing ape specifically. What kind of ape are they got? Ape shit. You said ape shit. Well, what kind? We need a breed, a species. Like, let's get more specific, because like he goes crazy every now and then. But we need to know. Is this like a what kind of is this like a endangered species ape we're talking about here? Like what did they eat as well before? We need to know. Like maybe they have a blood sugar thing going on here with the father. Let's clear it. I'm hearing they snatch a newspaper out of someone's hand. I'm hearing Sunday newspaper. You'll see me in it. Let's clear it. Whoa, 1 second. Hold on. You come right back here. Oh heck no. You are so rude. I'm hearing that as well. The Father of Wands and the Mother of Wands. You're gonna be. I'm hearing reprinted in that paper, and it will be with the proper pronoun, my bitch. I'm hearing that. Why? I don't know what. Why? Where? Who? Someone in this environment is confused. They're looking in on this space. They're like, I don't get it. I'm hearing also like, who's Cleopatra? I'm hearing like, what happened like with the cookie in the jar thing, and someone had their hand in the jar? I don't get it. Like, why were they going berserk like that? I'm hearing that like specifically, like, I don't know what. And this is again not me talking, just channeling it for a number of you. Like, what means what? Now hold on. For a number of you, this is someone standing up for them, this other person, on behalf of like another person. This is like maybe 3 people in the environment. Yep. Someone wasn't acknowledging someone. They realized how rude that was, how uncool it was. And then it's like, they would usually like ride by with like another person or something, and like they would just dismiss it. They wouldn't even be like, hey, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm like ignoring you. They wouldn't even like kind of acknowledge that. And then it got to the point where they were like, even like this other person was like, maybe it's a little prejudice, like a little bit of a weird energy with the Mother Wands in reverse. Like they were making fun of someone here even, and like that's it. Like I know you're talking shit. I'm hearing that as well. Like that's that kind of thing here with Mother Wands in reverse. Like don't try to like pretend like you're like something else. I'm hearing that as well with the Mother Wands in reverse. Oh my. So like this is okay. Look, 2 people together, maybe 3, right? 3 people. Let's say 3, but 2 people. I don't know. They were maybe ganging up a little bit, and like someone was like, listen, and then it's like this. Like one person who usually they recognize like the movie 16 Candles. That main character who Molly Ringwald, the guy that she wanted to go to the dance with and all that, like you know how he's kind of like part of that one crew, and then he like kind of turns and he's like, yo, that behavior is like not cool. That's kind of what I'm seeing with the Father Wands here. Actually, it's like, yo, don't smack her ass like that. I'm hearing that as well. Whoa. So maybe for a number of you, this is someone looking in on the space, and they want to get involved. They're like, I'm gonna teach him a lesson, like for you. I'm hearing that as well. Like you're not gonna go there to also my mother and like say that she's a beast at what at 1 second. To say I'm here that she's a beast and leave the rest, like you need to own up. I'm hearing that as well. Whoa. I'm hearing Hugo, you're a boss. Come on out here right now. I'm hearing come on over. I'm hearing that as well. So someone is gonna have a major spanking. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing because tonight is the night. Father Wands are bright. Maybe for a number of you it can be like a makeup sex thing, but I'm seeing for a number of you that this is. I'm hearing Lucy Liu, Mother of Wands in reverse. What's that? Is he an actor? Anyways, Father Wands up right. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who's like, they're repetitively treating someone like not right, not okay. And like, someone else looking on in this space is not going to take that any longer. They're like, you're not going to talk to them like that. And like, if you are, you need to talk to my best friend's back too. This person, their friend turns around, like, I don't know what. Maybe it's like a bouncer. 1 second. I'm hearing he's the tallest Brady of the bunch. I'm hearing this for a number of you. Oh my, okay. Let's clear it. Someone drives someone else out of the space, off in a car. They're like, you come with me. Like, let's go. Like, this is like ridiculous. Like, it can even be someone with themselves. They're like, I can't believe I did that. Like, so they want to make it up to this person. Like maybe in the past, like they just left them hanging at the door. I'm hearing that as well. They never offered them a ride. And then now finally they're like, that was like pretty rude of me. Get in my car, let's go. It's like maybe something like that. Now, does the Mother of Wands in reverse now oblige like to that shift in behavior and the newfound message? I don't know, to be honest with you, because she's still in reverse. She's kind of confused. Is this a stinking rose? I'm hearing this Mother of Wands in reverse. She's kind of confused, really. Like, she's like, who is this? Like, and why are they reacting? Like, I'm hearing Rambo right now. For a number of you, 8 of Swords in reverse, Mother of Wands in reverse. Why are we laughing? That's weird. Hold on. So someone doesn't realize, like, is this a joke? No, like, I really don't know. Is this like a camel toe moment? I'm hearing that as well with the mother wands in reverse. Are you, I don't understand, like, are you here for the goop in the hair thing? I mean, it's like, one second. That could be a comeback for a number of you. She's like salty about something maybe for a number, well, she's kind of bitter about something here with the mother wands in reverse. She's like silverback. I'm hearing silverback again. I'm hearing ape gold shed. I'm hearing ape gold shed. I don't know. That's the noise, you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm hearing cameo as well. Mother wands in reverse. She's like, who is that him again? Oh my god, I cannot. Let's clear it. Now, for a number of you, it's like, yeah, she's even like checking like Willy Wonka's ID at the door. Like, friggin' like, this is a joke, isn't it? Like, this is like a joke. Like, his ID says Willy Wonka, and the picture shows Willy Wonka, Johnny Depp, like all drawn out. It could even be like actually an illustration. This person's like, haha, trivia, right? Pop quiz, like, or more like police. Let's get the police over here for a quick second. No, you're not in trouble. I just want them to like be able, because I can't tell like if it's really you. You know what I mean? All right, come over here. Hey, I'm hearing passenger in the rightmost part of the seat. Maybe two people are sitting in like one seat. Anyways. Someone's wearing a sweater. It's like very itchy. Now, someone's also in a helicopter right now. I don't know what that's leading to. Let's clear it. Eight of Swords in reverse. Mother Wands in reverse. Now, for a number of you, yeah, it's funny we said Mother Swords, Mother Wands. Like, she has an idea. Mother Swords actually is right next to the Mother Wands. Like, someone knows the truth here, but they're just like, they're not going to be dealing with that, okay? They're not going to be the one to tell Mr. Wonka that he's not really also willing to, like, I'm hearing, present himself, like, under the right, it's not her responsibility to, like, prove someone's, like, point. I'm hearing also for them. So let's clear it. Just like, yeah, I'm not gonna call him out. Are you kidding me? I'm hearing, I would rather eat rainbow dye than have another moment of reincarnation as their I'm here also as their twin. Holy shit. Oh my god, somebody's pissed. Somebody's pissed. Someone's pissed. Okay, well, she has the right to be. I'm hearing this for a number of you. The Father Wands to pray. Father Wands is like, I know, I'm a dread. I'm hearing I'm a drag. I'm a queen at it. I'm hearing that's what the Father Wands to pray. Like, at least I do it like the way, like, I'm hearing merman ought to. I'm hearing those with the Father. I don't know what that was into. But I'm seeing like a mermaid as the Father Wands. So maybe someone's like, look, you got to just get this like together. Like, either you're on cloud 9 or you're on Earth. Either or, well, the Father wants to know, is there another option? As well. They're just difficult. They just don't want to, they don't want to feel like there are two options, okay? They want to negotiate. Whatever is possible, they want to like out possibility it. But the Father wants like, I'm sure you have like also like one more coupon there for me. Okay, I don't know what that was going to. Let's clear it in ground with the world upright. Yeah, this person like refers him to someone else. They're like, the bouncer can take care of this. I am not going to be talking to Willie about his whole Wonka story and all that. Like, maybe they just like decide, I'm here passenger on the right side of the passenger car seat. Now, they even see someone drive by. Okay. Now, for a number of you, Eight of Swords in reverse, the Chariot upright, I'm hearing he chooses the wrong words but at the wrong time. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. And then vice versa. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. And then, like, do that 3 times. Like, that's what it's like to kind of interact with this person. I'm hearing this for a number of you. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is both ways. Like, as you both feel it, like, it's a reflective thing. Like, I feel like the universe is just throwing us both curveballs. Now, for a number of you, someone gets off of the bus. I'm hearing that as well. Like, right then. Chariot upright. I'm here. I have the right. I'm here. I have the right away. Father Wands. This person is like prancing down the highway. I'm hearing this way. Whoa. Prancing down the highway. Father Wands upright. I'm hearing I'm famous, and I am also I'm hearing a fuck boy. What in the world? Gosh. Oh, Scorpio, come on. Listen, if you're gonna be coming through with these types of like, I'm hearing work problems, like, give us a heads up, you know, like at least like title the classroom. Okay, put on the syllabus. Like, this is an advanced course. This is not geometry. It is calculus. So, do you want to take the class? Okay, like, at least give people, you know what I'm saying? Like, a little bit of a freaking heads up. Now, no, it's cool. It's cool, Scorpio. But someone is definitely throwing someone a curveball, and it's just like, I'm hearing it's Monday. No, just joking, it's Tuesday. Father wants to pray. Now, alright, for a number of you, let's clear it in ground. Mother wands in reverse. I'm hearing LOL, Magician in reverse, the Chariot upright. Ha ha ha. I mean, oh, sorry, no. I mean, hee. Chariot upright, Magician reverse, Empress upright. I'm hearing Marigold with the Father of Swords in reverse. Someone's like, okay, that's it. No. They're like, I'm gonna drive over, like, literally, and I'm gonna, like, leave you a little blessing. I'm hearing on your wind. It's like someone's gonna, like, oh god, come on, man. I'm hearing this with a Chariot upright. See people in the environment. They're like, they clearly see what's going on here. They're like, you need to, like, literally let go of that last life. This is for a number of people with the Chariot and the Son of Cups. Like, it's just, like, obvious at this point. Even people who, like, they don't believe in past lives, they're like, you need to let the past life go. Okay, yeah, we all know. We can tell you're a Scorpio. I'm hearing that as well. Seven of Pentacles reverse. And, like, you're just not letting it go at this point. Maybe for a number of you, it's an activation. You don't have to be a Scorpio to have a lot of Scorpio in your chart or have some sort of transit that you're experiencing. For a number of you, it's like you're going through this Pluto rage. For a number of you, maybe again with yourself with the Chariot upright. Now, again, remember, I'm just channeling, just the messenger here. Oh wait, Two of Pentacles upright. Someone wants to talk to someone. Someone's about to, like, just dismiss the whole case altogether. Like, I'm not gonna play it, like, you know, I don't need to play it off, like, in this way with the Two of Wands and I'm hearing the Two of Pentacles and the Father of Wands. Someone's, like, trying to intercept, like, them walking down the street. They're like, no, like, come on, like, don't you want to, like, figure it out? Don't you want to, like, talk? Not really, actually. Tuesday is a big talk for me, and I gotta make sure that I'm talking at it. And if I'm here walking with you, like, in circles, like, then I might end up taking the words right back out of my mouth. So yeah, they don't want to get, like, even into the conversation here. So maybe it's not negotiable for someone. Maybe Mother wants them to reverse, Father wants it right, but they may actually like have something that they own and, like, they take it with them or something. They're like, wait, but what? That's not right. 1 second. That's not fair. 1 second. I'm hearing deck. Someone takes a deck chair or something with them. I don't know what that's going to. They take a. I mean, well, technically it's not mine, but, like, I paid for it. I'm hearing this with the Son of Cups. Oh gosh. I'm gonna take it out on them though. Okay, so maybe this is something, hopefully not, but, like, legal or in some way it's like something. It's something maybe even like you either had you're a parent with this. Well, hopefully not, but, like, oh gosh, Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing, no, he looked at me the wrong way, and, like, one last time. It could be a restraining order for a number of you. Absolutely a restraining order for a number of you. It has reached a point of no return. I'm hearing hungry eyes, like, he won't stop, like, and, you know, we never know what this is relating to, right? And it's always up to you to interpret it for your own personal situation. And you know, okay, well, Two of Pentacles upright. I always question, you know, why am I, you know, what is it that I want to, what am I watching this tarot reading, like, to gain insight into? And, you know, so always reflect on that as well. I don't know why we're emphasizing that, but take it as you will. You know, and what is your story there? I'm hearing with that, with the Devil and the Judgment card. Let's clear it. It's like, you know, there's always, it's reflective. So for a number of you, and it's always up to you to sort of interpret it again as you do. The Son of Cups is upright, looking in the future. Let's clear it. Yeah, again, it's always up to you to interpret as you do. Now, if somebody has a backpack on, they're like, I'm gonna, like, put this on the. I'm hearing bark with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's dog is barking. They're like, what are you doing? I'm hearing that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person is either collecting a debt. I'm hearing that as well, or they're, like, taking something. Let's clear it. It's kind of like that feeling of the character in The Breakfast Club who's kind of like a wild token talker as well. I don't know what that's like. When they talk, they're talking, they're heated. I'm hearing that as well. Very argumentative as well. But they, like, when they get in trouble, they just, like, they like, on their way out of the room, they slide everything off the desk and the table. Like, I don't know, seeing that a little bit with the Father Wands upright. Someone is even reporting something. Yep, Chariot upright. Son of Cups reverse. So what happened? We're gonna pull a card for each of the days. Oh well. Scorpio, I'm hearing it's already sundown. I'm hearing we need to say we're sorry already here with the Tower, the Son of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Somebody is like, yeah, I'm gonna feel you up in astral later. Whoa, what? That's not cool. Like, this is some manipulative, weird sort of energy here with the Ace of Swords as well. The daughter wants 1 second. Someone knows also where someone's buttons are. Okay, and maybe they like practice pushing them, and so that's a creative direction that they take with things. But for a number of you, this is again you with you. This is your creative project. Maybe you feel like, you know, I don't want to say I'm like sabotaging what I secretly do want. I'm here secretly. Aha. Okay. I'm hearing finally she said it. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Swords upright. Father, Cups, daughter. Somebody wanted someone to give in and like say something. Tower. And that was the moment. Like, they even wanted to get someone to the point where like they would give in some way, or like they would give this other person something then to say or to do. It's like something reactive. It's some like reactive element here with the Tower. Maybe, yeah, it's like the triggering thing. It's like, I wanted you to see like that I was also testing you. Interesting. Let's clear it. So I'm hearing, no, Tanner, that was not like the good kind of takeout. It was not like, it was not making me feel good after. I'm hearing those old Son of Swords. How many of you know what this is relating to? On a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being like, I wish I had 11 as a vote. Okay. Like, it really is very clear to me. And I really know who Wonka is. But I feel like I can't really say who he is. Interesting. Oh, so what's that about? Maybe for a number of you, you fully recognize. You're like, I fully recognize that this is something that I am being tested on, that we're testing on. It's like, maybe it's like kind of it's an inversion of a practice. It's like we both have to be vulnerable at once. So I don't know. Take it as you will, Scorpio. Have fun. Have fun. I mean, try. Try to keep your head on no, okay? On the roller coaster, you're gonna be like flying all around there. Make sure you have a good chiropractor as well after that. There's gonna be a mighty sore. I'm hearing on your back there. Let's clear it. The Magician reverse. Someone's back is like so sore. They even like, this is for a number of you, they stood up for someone. This is so clear. This message is like so specific. I'm hearing Ishan. I'm hearing also Ivan. Somebody's like, I'm gonna call the police. I'm hearing that like so specific. Moon upright. Nine of Swords upright. The Magician in reverse. Somebody threw like a stick or something, or like there was like a pole. I'm hearing Rumi, the poet, wrote about this. I don't know what that was linked to. That could be what someone's saying. Again, I'm just channeling this. Ace of Swords here upright. But somebody does know what's going on here. Like, this is not a real, like, deep, dark, super, treasure hunt kind of secret. Death right over the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, this is my domain and I know that. And that's all the more reason why I need to be vulnerable in this space. Like, and that's maybe why some of you feel like it's kind of getting silly. It's like, I see how I'm acting kind of like Willy. But it's not a surprise anymore. So, like, it's weird now. I can't, like, really earn the title of, like, being Wonka, too. I'm hearing that, like, specifically. Like, for a number of you, like, I don't know. It's something that has also gotten so mysterious that it now becomes kind of, like, oops. Maybe I should just say, like, I'll see you later. I'm hearing that as well. Like, oh, things got so heated. Like, things got so awkward. Maybe I should just kind of like say like, I'm hearing that like specifically. Maybe I should just say it's an itch and I just gotta itch it. I'm hearing those little 10 of Wands bright. I'm hearing, please. You're a tadpole and like you're in that lake and you know that your legs don't work fast enough yet. Let's clear it. So someone is like haloing someone in some kind of discussion here. They're like, I can see how, you're also like trying to make it seem like the behavior is all right. 6 of Cups. So, damn, Scorpio. I feel like maybe we're speaking for like a very specific number of people. I'm here, Smurf. 6 of Cup. 6 of Cup. 6 of Cup. What up? 6 of Cup. Moon. This is like code. Maybe even people are like meeting at a train station as well. Train stop. They're like, so are you going to get on the train? but they ask the question in like a really oblivious way. Not in the way of like, you know, when you ask a question, like you wait to see the person's reaction. Like, no, in the way of like, I ask the question as a statement and then I stop talking altogether after that. Like, even when you answer it, that's weird. I don't know what that was gonna do. Anyways, for number of you, yeah, there is maybe, well, let's clear it. And for number of you, there's something that you feel also you need to have boundaries with. And it's like, you know, it's like, I don't want to have to say that this is also the way that, you know, I want to talk about this. So take it as you will, Leo. I'm here as well. Feel free to check out, I'm here, Capricorn as well. Check out the extended that is available on the website, alchemy.com. Already posted those. Thank you guys for tuning in. Jessica, thank you for your donation. Have fun with Alfia. You're going to watch this like over and over, just like keep replay, right? All right. Love and light to you guys. And again, always take it as you will. And thank you all for connecting here and tuning in ultimately to you. Thank you guys for your dear connection and your support. Love and light to you guys. Bye.